Hey guys, it's G. Welcome to another MLB Perfect Inning Live video. Today we've got part 3 out of 4 for the series All-Star Players Buy, Sell, or Keep. Today it's infielders. We're going to start off pretty similar to how we had the starting pitchers. There's players that are so expensive, there's no point to keeping them. Eric Hosmer. He might be like one of, if not the best bats in the game, although I think there's an 88 Bryce Harper now. Anyway, so, right, Hosmer, crazy good. I'm sorry, if you pull a Hosmer and you're going to pass on 235 million points, you're stupid. I mean that, I don't mean that with any disrespect, but man, the amount of team building you could do with 235 million points, even after fees, which would be like, I don't know, 160, 170 mil. Insane, right? This Chris Bryant, 170 mil, still too much. Gotta take the points if you can get them. Same with Altuve at 138. Arenado at 125, we'll call it. Now to the cheap options, and then we'll work our way back up. Vote. Really, all these all-star catchers, these bottom 4, Vote, Wieters, Ramos, Perez. Take your pick based on the team you like. They're all decent offensively. They're very good defensively. Catchers, it should be about defense. The offense is whatever it's going to be. Personally, I have Vote. I really like him. I'd probably pay 10, at least 10, probably 15 million for him. You can see you can get him for 8.5. This led me to CS card. When I got him in a shopping spree, I got ripped on for it. Here's the thing. All the other shortstops that were proposed I should have gotten are either more expensive or not as good, or both more expensive and not as good. For around 9 or 10 mil, well-balanced offensively, speed's not great but not terrible, very sound defensively. Yeah, that's my take on it. Now we're up to Brandon Belt. His price keeps dropping. It was at 15 mil this morning. I'd wait for him to get to 12 personally. There's a lot of good first baseman options. Not to disrespect Belt, but first base, I don't know. I think there's better options we'll get to. But that doesn't mean if you get a Belt to sell him, I'd hold him. Like I said, his price is coming down, but he is a decent value pull. So that's where I'm at on it. Next up, Jonathan Lucroy, 17 mil. He's a very good catcher. I don't know. Personally, I think I'd rather go with one of those 4 cheaper ones if I was getting a catcher from scratch. But Lucroy, very good, very strong arm, solid offensively, if that's what you're really after. Wil Myers, 18 mil, if he's available. I have him. I like him. I'd get him. Again, I'd say you should get him. I use him off the bench. I wouldn't rely on him as a starting first baseman, but by which I mean if he's your starting first baseman, your team's still good. I just like to have better power bats, and then even though he's got F defense in left, right, and third, he's a good pinch runner, pinch hitter option who can, not be a great defender, but at least be respectable on defense after you use him. Eduardo Nunez, 18.7 mil, fastest all-star player. 3-position versatility, not the best defensively. I'd say wait for him to get to 15 mil. If you can get him for 15 mil, that's a great price. So if you got him now, I'd hold him. If he gets to 20 mil, sell. If he gets to 15 mil, buy. My opinion. Miguel Cabrera, buy. If you can get him for 28 mil, he's got crazy hitting stats. Of course, he's not going to be fast. His defense is solid. Yeah. Addison Russell? No. For 20 mil less, you get that Aledmys Diaz card. Contacts only and defense are only very slightly worse. His running's actually slightly faster. You're talking about like 1 or 2 points. You could get a Diaz, let's see. You can get a Diaz +3, which is on par or better than Russell. Yeah. So just invest in Diaz if you really want to spend that much on a shortstop. Paul Goldschmidt, I'd rather get Wil Myers or Miguel Cabrera. He's still a very good first baseman though. I would sell him, but I could justify keeping him. I'm gonna say keep. And you could really go buy or sell depending how you feel. Buster Posey, very good stats. He's a lefty masher, but really, unless you need a lefty masher catcher, I would just go with Vogt. Xander Bogaerts, I'd still rather go with the Diaz and upgrade him. Donaldson, first third baseman option, not bad. I just think 54 mil is too much. Because you can always go a player of the month third baseman that's still solid and much cheaper. Anthony Rizzo, 55 mil. Those are really nice hitting stats, but I'd rather go Miguel Cabrera. So I'd sell Rizzo, get Cabrera. With Daniel Murphy, very good hitting stats. I still think there's better options. He's another sell. Really, Machado, Zobrist, Lindor, Seager, Cano. Those are all sells too. Because once you're hitting that price point, there's very comparable players for much less. So unless you're trying to build like the world's most elite squad and you spend like hundreds if not thousands of dollars on this game, you shouldn't be getting any of those guys. You should be selling them to the people who do spend that money, taking their currency, and getting 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or however many All-Stars you can get. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, smash the like button. Subscribe if you're new, especially for part 4, which will be the outfield and DH. That'll be out tomorrow. And then comment your thoughts on the players. But I'm G. Thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, and as always,